Hi guys, welcome to Vic and Vern Sport Chat live rugby here. Live Super Rugby, second game of the day. The Waratahs face off against the Drua. We just had the Hurricanes thrashing Moana Pacifica in a fantastic game for the Hurricanes. Two bad injuries in that game. Cameron and Havili, I hope they're both doing well. Get well soon. But let's have a look at these two teams quickly. Put them out because we have about 6 minutes till kickoff. So I'll put them out there. Waratahs, Drua, they're your two teams. You guys can check out the starting lineups. I mean, look, I'm just going to mention some of the names there. The Drua, Lomani, Frank Lomani, I hope he does well there at the halfback position. Kana Kavata played really well last week. One of the few bright spots for the Fijian Drua. Logan Amaizi also didn't play too bad last week. Look, wasn't a good opening day for the Fijian Drua against Moana. It's not going to get easier playing against the Waratahs today. I've got the Fijian Drua and the Western Force fighting for that wooden spoon this year. Sad to say. I wish it was different, but that's what I've got. Look on the side of the Waratahs. I mean, Sawali, really good last week. Harry Potter. Max Jurgensen was sensational last week. So we'll see what they can do again this week. I don't know how to, the Waratahs, how do I put the Waratahs in, how do I rate them this year? It's difficult for me to rate the Waratahs this year. I need to see 2 or 3 games to see in which direction they're going. But it was a good win last week. Definitely a very good win there. And we'll see. We will see. Let me get the scoreboard up. There you go. Waratahs against the Drua. But didn't beat. They thrashed them. So now it's the Waratahs against the Drua. Tomorrow, a big game. That Highlanders Chiefs one should be highly interesting there. Force against the Blues. I cannot see the Force beating the Blues tomorrow. And then last but not least, the Crusaders. Can they bounce back against the Brumbies? Brumbies with a good win last week. Crusaders, a tight loss to the Highlanders. A surprising loss to the Highlanders. So they got to try to get their title fence back on track with a home win. That's on Sunday, actually, Sunday afternoon, New Zealand time, 3 o'clock in the morning if you're in Europe like me. So, yeah, we will see. We will see. The table at the moment, look, it's not been updated yet. I tried to see if it was updated on the Super Rugby page. Hurricanes, they're obviously now moving up the table. Drua will be at the bottom of the table with 2 games, no wins. If we look at the Waratahs, good win last week against the Reds. And now they got Drua. Look, Waratahs can put themselves in a nice position with a win here. Okay, it's 2 home games for them. Team like Moana has played 2 away games. They've won 1. So that's, if you win 50% of your away games, you're actually in a good position. But we'll see what happens there. We will see what happens there. Then don't forget, tomorrow morning, it's going to be the Highlanders against the Chiefs. That's going to be at 7:05 in the morning here, AM, and 7:05 in New Zealand in the evening, PM. So be sure to check us out for that. Here we go. So let me put up the Waratahs squad again. So they're still in the changing rooms, the guys. My tip for today, it's hard. Everybody knows I like the Fijian Drua, but I got to go with the Waratahs win, and I'm going to go the big win for the Waratahs. I think the Waratahs win 38-18. I'm looking forward to see Jurgensen again. He was phenomenal last week. He was phenomenal. James Hedren played well last week. The whole back line there, in Sawali, Potter, Hedren, Jurgensen did well. Well, we'll see. We will see. As they say, every game starts at 0-0, as you can see on the scoreboard below. So everything is possible. Don't forget today, later on in the program, we're going to have more Olympics. But, yeah. Let me just make sure I get in there. Waratahs 45-18. Okay. Okay. Jan was also doing this match on his channel. Well, okay, there you go. Look, good stuff. Good stuff. So the lights have gone off in the stadium. Oh, I haven't got the right stadium at the background. Guys, you should have told me. I didn't switch it over from the last game. There we go. There's the Lions Stadium in the background. Sometimes you got to switch things over, man. There you go. So they are in Sydney, Australia. Yeah, Lions Stadium, the home of the Waratahs. Let's see how the crowd is there. I was a little bit disappointed there in Wellington in the Sky Stadium with the Hurricanes crowd. Wasn't a big crowd out there. I think these games deserve a bigger crowd. Waratahs have run onto the field here. Also, lots of empty seats there in the stadium. It is a big stadium, but it will be interesting to see. Oh, what is he doing now? I was about to say. Max Jurgensen, 2 tries last week. Really, really did well. Some sensational tries last week. But look, Fiji and Drua, they got a good backline as well. Rakuro, Rabitu, Samu Somu Vodre as well. Come on, tell me what's wrong with these refs here in... it's Nick Berry, the ref today. The refs here in the Super Rugby with these colourful shirts which don't match the shorts. I don't know who's sponsoring the refs there, but it doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good. Look, Boke is still on the bench there for the Drua. I like him a lot. Salawa as well. Matalea. So they've got something still coming off the bench maybe in the second half. But here we go. Ready for the kickoff. Waratahs to get us underway. And a good take here from the Drua. I think it was Nazali Zalia. So what can the Drua do? We know the Drua are going to run the ball. The Drua are not a big kicking team. Saying that, Frank Lomani gets the first kick of the game over the top, well taken by the Waratahs in the half year of the Drua at the moment. That was Lawson Creighton there, getting it out wide there. Good stuff there. Jake Gordon moving the ball quickly. That's what you want from your halfback. Get the ball out of those rucks and scrums quickly. There you go. Suwali trying to go through there. Recycling the ball really well here, the Waratahs. This looks like a good attack here, the first one. Matt Phillip doing well there. But it is a knock-on. It is a knock-on from the Waratahs. It's going to be Drua ball just inside their own half. So we're going to have a scrum Drua. Let's see what happens there. Frank Lomani will put the ball in for the Drua. I'm looking forward to seeing what Isaiah Armstrong-Ravula does here today. He's going to be an important part of this game for the Drua. The commentator said there's a lot of moisture in the air, high humidity. So that could be slippery hands on the ball. But it's for both teams, you know. It's 25 degrees there in Sydney. A little bit of a wind there, 24 kilometers an hour, but nothing that would bother the players. So Frank Lomani gets the ball in here, gets it out quickly. Are we going to redo that scrum? What's the ref saying? Charlie Gamble doesn't agree with the ref on this one. He played fantastic last week as well, Charlie Gamble. Could have got my man of the match last week. So we're 2 minutes and 25 seconds in. So scrum here again for the Drua. Fiji and Drua got 4 kilo heavier packs, both around about that 875 kilo weight. So should be evenly matched here. Drua getting the ball out quickly, and they run it. Good passing here. Oh, Druaze doing well here. As we know, the Fijians will run the ball a lot. They're not a team that kicks the ball a lot. Good stuff here. Well played there. That was Sami Sumo Vodre. Rakura doing well here. I'm just looking at, he's not even on the bench today. Okay. So over the 10-meter line here of the Waratahs. So Drua starting off well here. They need a good start. When you're away from home, you need a good start. Look, Moana had a good start. Didn't help them, did it? Good stuff, yeah. Drua definitely trying to run the ball, but going a little bit backwards here. Lomani. Good stuff there. Good kick there. Ilazi definitely doing well here. Let's go. Lomani, come on, get the ball out quickly. They're just not, they need a little bit more tempo through the back line. That went backwards. Little kick over there. Oh, that goes straight out of bounds. Not the greatest idea, that kick. So it's going to be a line out for the Waratahs, just inside the 10-meter line of the Drua. Let me have a look. Anybody in the chat always... There you go. Dan Hughes. Hi, Dan. Dan the man. What's up? So Waratahs line out here. Ethan Dobbins puts the ball in. Oh, kind of overcooks the throw, but Charlie Gamble cleans up nicely here. Good work here from the Waratahs. Beautiful weather there in New South Wales there in Sydney. Looking fantastic. Holding on. Penalty to the Drua. What are they going to do here? Try to... Good stuff there. I think it was Miles Amatozero with a good tackle there. They haven't found touch. Jurgensen, well done there. All right, Waratahs keep the ball here. That was well kept in touch by Jurgensen. The man's just an athlete, man. So Waratahs in their own half here. Up and under here from Jake Gordon. They're chasing. Went backwards, so Jurgensen gets the ball again. Oh, that's good. Gets about 5 to 10 meters there. Jake Gordon recycling it quickly. Off to Gamble once again. Advantage here to the Waratahs. Not rolling away quick enough. Oh, I thought Gordon was off to the races there. So it's still Waratahs ball here in the 22 of the Drua. Good stuff. That's Pete Samu doing well there. Gordon again, recycling quickly here. Oh, well done. Him and Samu with a nice 1-2 here. Charlie Gamble going. There you go. About 8 meters out here for the Waratahs. So they're coming back for the penalty. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff from the Waratahs. Oh, that goes out. Didn't find touch there. Oh, that was not good. They could have had a 5-meter line out and no, didn't find touch. Kicked it out of bounds behind the goal line. So a big break here for the Drua early on. It's pronounced Jorgensen. It could be, yeah. But I can tell you now, in Switzerland, I have a lot of Norwegian friends. Max, you can call it Jorgensen. I'll call it Jurgensen. Well, I'll call it Jorgensen. I'll try to make you happy there. Jason Hamilton. I'll make you happy. Jorgensen. Okay. We'll pronounce it Jorgensen. I will Australia-fy his name because that is Jurgensen is definitely a Danish name, but we'll call him Jorgensen. There you go. Don't worry. So what do you call number 3 from the Waratahs? Daniel Botha. It's Botha. That's just, but that's okay, man. All good, all nice. Who wins this one? I think the Waratahs will win this one. I've got them winning this one. Gamble, again, doing well. 3 meters out here from the Waratahs. Advantage again to the Waratahs. So Charlie Gamble playing scrum half here. Charlie Gamble goes through for the try. Well done. He's just sensational. Good game last week. Starting off very well in this game. One of those players you just love to have on your team. I just said he was outstanding. Now the commentator repeats what I said. I told you. He was sensational last week. Not good defense there from the Fijian Drua. Not at all. Good start here for the Waratahs. Should be an easy kick for Lawson Crichton. Can't see him missing this one. So here we go. Take your time, son. First kick of the match. Straight over the top. And that is 7-0 for the Waratahs. So the New South Wales Waratahs strike first here in this one. Rugby is the winner either way. Yeah, most probably. Look, I don't mind who wins. I just want a tight game. I don't want another blowout. The Hurricanes Moana game, I was so looking forward to that. I thought this could be a tight one. No. The Hurricanes are just way too strong. But 2 bad injuries in that game. Let's hope we have an injury-free game here. Havili with a bad neck injury and Creighton with a bad knee injury. Do you play the Super Rugby Fantasy League? No, I don't. I don't play the Super Rugby Fantasy. What do you got to do? You got to pick like a first 15 or something like that? And like, is it like with football fantasy, you got to pick a first 15, but you can't have more than like 3 players from one team or something like that? So who would I take as my number? I'd take Gamble from the Waratahs, definitely. And I would take Max Jorgensen, definitely. Suwali is nice, but he doesn't score a lot. Who else would I take from the Waratahs? Yeah, that's... Is there Leinster next Friday? We'll see. I got to see what our plan is next week. We haven't put our plan together for that next week because we've been planning so much with the Olympics. We'll check it out. Who are they playing next week, Leinster? Let me know. First of all, let me know what time it is and who they're playing against. But there's no Leinster game next week, is there? Oh, good work here from the Drua. And it's coming back for the advantage. That was Rugby 2 doing well there. Let me go have a look. URC don't play next week, do they? URC. This week I know that the Lions and the Sharks play because that's a game. That's a game that was tomorrow, and then on the 27th against Cardiff. There is a whole week of, okay, so that is because it's Six Nations have a break. Okay, so it's Leinster against Cardiff, Edinburgh against the Scarlets on Friday, Lions, Stormers, Bull, Sharks. Okay, well, we'll see. I can't promise anything right about now, but we'll see later. We will see later. So a good kick here from the Drua. So they're going to about 15 meters out. They're going to have a line out for the Drua. Can they do something on this line out? We'll see. I don't know what's on Friday evening. If we've got EuroLeague basketball, I do not know. We'll check it out. We will check it out. Here we go. So Drua on the attack here. This should be a try. Yes, that is a try for the Drua. Rakuro. Tanila Rakura for a try for the Drua in the corner. Well done. Good bounce back from the Fijian Drua here. What? Okay, whoa. What did you say? Not much chance of that run. It's straight sport making the Olympics, I bet. Jason, you've lost me here. You've lost me here. Am I crazy this morning? Not much chance of that run. It's straight sport making the Olympics, I bet. Chance of that run. It's straight sports making the Olympics, I bet. Don't know. Help me out here. Jason, help me out. Mr. Hamilton, help me out. Good kick. Good kick. So we're at 7-7. What the doctor ordered, 7-7. Good. Good. Keep the game close. Janlu says Drua. Yeah, Janlu. It's good. It's good that they scored, man. It's important. Druan fans, they're definitely happy. Have you not seen it? Seen what? Run It Straight Sport. Never heard of Run It Straight Sport. Maybe I'm just not awake this morning. I don't know. So, 15 minutes in the book. 7-7. Good game so far. Good game. So, here we go. Ethan Dobinson put it in for the Waratahs. Good taker from Matt Phillips. Charlie Gamble taking it out there, doing well. Waratahs. Jorgensen. Good stuff here from the Drua, cleaning up nicely. Nice kick over the top by Lomani. Oh, he gets nailed there. Lawson Creighton, good take on the up and under, but he got nailed. Advantage here, knock on from the Waratahs. Advantage here to the Fijian Drua. Good stuff here. Drua almost to the halfway line here. Another big Ravula with a big up and under. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful play here from the Drua. Murray, what can he do here? Oh, but they hold on too long. They hold on too long. And again, it's that man, Charlie Gamble, with a good tackle. Okay, Run It Straight is quite controversial at the moment. As it's one man running straight into the defender, and often one of them get knocked out. Okay, all right. Not a sport I want to watch. Okay, never heard of it. I'll have to Google that later. Don't we have that in rugby already? Line out here for the Waratahs over the 10-meter line here. So Good field possession here. Good maul here. Picking up about 10 meters. Jake Gordon gets the ball out quickly. That's Suwali going nowhere. Oh, and he throws the ball away. So it's going to be line out here for the Drua. Yeah. Who threw that out of bounds there? That was Daniel Bota. Just throwing the ball away. Oh, stolen by the Waratahs here. Good line out steal from the Waratahs. Oh, what a try-saving tackle there. That was by Rugby 2. What a try-scoring save by Rugby 2 there. Oh, I thought James Hedren was through there, but Ezekiel Rugby 2 came through with a massive tackle. So penalty here to Fiji after the line out. Kanakawata. So what can Isaiah Armstrong Ravula, what can he do here? He need a good kick. Interference in the air is the call against the Waratahs. A good kick upfield here. Not too bad. Gets a nice distance on it, and it will be a Fiji and Drua line out here. Beautiful. Drua bamboozled them here. Good stuff. How good is that kick? Suwali. Here they go. Here they go. Waratahs on the attack here. So Gordon getting the ball out quickly. That is Matt Phillip over the 10-meter line here from the Waratahs. Suwali, good pass out there to Samu. Jake Gordon going quickly here. Amara Sarah making some meters here. Over the 22 now. Harry Potter was thinking about that little kick behind, but he decided against it. Jorgensen, he picks up a few meters here. So they're about 10 meters out here, the Waratahs. Drua defense have got to come up with something here. Here we go. Jake Gordon again. Gets to the Tom Lambert. He going nowhere. Good tackle by the Fijian Drua. Pushing them back a little bit. Knock on there. That was a knock on by Pete Samu. And Drua can clear their lines. Yes, it's going to be a line out almost on the 22 here for the Waratahs. Knock on in the stupidest section of the field there. Knock on 10 meters out. Another good line out here from the Waratahs, moving the ball quickly. Dobbins. Jorgensen, that's a knock on from Suwali. Fiji and Drua. And they kick the ball way deep into the half. There's nobody there. There's the chase he's on. Wow, good. He got rid of it there. Well, that was Harry Potter. So it's going to be a line out here for the Drua on the halfway line. He got rid of that one in extremis. So it'll be Surreal Togi Aitama to put the ball in for the Drua. 4-man line out here. Not straight. Oh, Lord. It's going to be Waratahs ball. Come on. What are they going to do here? So, giving the ball to Lawson Creighton. So he's going to kick. Big up and under, putting the pressure on the Drua here. Good stuff here. Ravula. So, Drua with the ball. Lomani. What can they do here? Lomani with the big up and under. Crichton takes it well. Oh, what a tackle there against James Hedren. He got hammered there. Crichton trying to get the ball out the ruck here. Gives it to Dobbins. No, it was Borta and Dobbins there trying to clean it up for the Waratahs. Close game, 23 minutes in. And good stuff so far from both teams. Jake Gordon with another big up and under. Oh, Armstrong Ravula with a good take on the up and under. He was under pressure, but he took it well. Can the Drua now get something going here from their own? Amazera offside, so it's going to be a penalty to the Drua. Much needed there. He also got a little bit of Lomani's ponytail there, or braids, or whatever you want to call it. So, line out here for the Fijian Drua once again on the halfway line. Togi Aitama to put the ball in. They go short here again. This is good. Good stuff over to the 22 here. Advantage to the Drua. This is good. But it's coming back for the penalty. It will be Drua ball. Okay, all right. So he's warning the Waratahs here. That's Pete Samu they're warning here. So Armstrong Ravula going to go for touch here, I think. So let's see how close he gets to that 5 meter line. It's good position here. Good kick here. So about 6 meters out, 7 meters out, they're going to have a line out here, the Drua. Now, Togi Atama has got to put the ball in here well. This is an important line out here for the Drua because you can take the initiative in this game here. Good one. Can they maul here? Yeah, they're getting a few meters here. It's going in the right direction. It's going in the right direction over the 5 meter line. Advantage for the Drua, so they'll come back for the penalty. 5 meters out. What are they going to take the scrum? What do you do here? Look, Matt Phillips been told one more time, and I think it's a yellow card. They're going to tap and run here. The Fijians will tap and run here. They've got the big boys there, Mezeke Doge. They pick up 2 or 3 meters. They're about 2 meters out here. That is Maya Navavanu. Keeping it with the big boys here. 3 meters out. And they lose the ball. And they knock the ball on. Who was that knocked it on? Was that Murray that knocked the ball on? Terrible. Terrible. So still 12 minutes to go till halftime. And look, it's a nice, close, interesting game. Let me have a look here. Definitely. Medics on the field. Are we going to stop the time here? Looks like it's going to be a scrum. The ref's still not stopping the time at the moment. So the clock is still ticking. It's going to be a scrum here for the Waratahs. Jake Gordon to put the ball in. Advantage again to the Waratahs. So that's going to come back. Risky kick, but of course they did have the advantage. So 11 minutes to go and a tight one. This is exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. So looks like James Hedren's going to kick here. Good kick there. So it's going to be a line out. Just around about the 22. On the 22, actually. So Waratahs line out on their own 22. Well taken by Matt Phillip. Nice little maul going here, picking up a few meters. That's the refs. I think they stopped him once there. Kick over the top. Harry Potter, this is good stuff here. Halo doing well here. And again, puts the ball down, picks it up again. He's being helped there from Harry Potter. And all of a sudden, the Waratahs are almost on the 22 of the Drua. Knocks the ball on. Lawson Crichton knocks the ball on, and the Drua get away with one here. The Drua get away with one here. Look, I've been impressed with the Drua today. I mean, they're executing well. Defense is good, 7-7. If you're the Drua, this is, I mean, you've got to try to get an away win now because you did lose at home last week to Moana. I mean, a win here for the Drua in New South Wales will be massive, man. Absolute massive. So Frank Lomani to put the ball in the scrum here for the Drua in their own half still. Here we go. Big kick up and under. Oh, this will be a lot of pressure on whoever's got to catch this one. Well done by the Drua here. Advantage to the Drua here. The New South Wales are in trouble here. In trouble here. Drua pushing forward. It is advantage to the Drua as well. There you go. Murray, Tamani as well. Maya Navuna doing well here. Trying to go through there, Ravula, Armstrong Ravula. Still advantage here. How long do you still play this advantage, if that's the question? Come back for the advantage. Try to put the little grubber there through for Rakuro, but it will come back for the advantage. Do you take the 3 points here? So they're going for goal here. They're going to take the 3 points here, which I think is the right decision. Put scoreboard pressure on. So are the Drua going to take the lead again? That's the question. Should make this kick. 33 minutes in the book. Can't see him missing this one. I don't want to jinx it. So Isaiah Armstrong Ravula, let's see. It's 18 meters out. Shouldn't be a problem. Got a good view from this camera angle right behind. Straight down the middle. And it is 10-7 for the Drua. Penalty goal there. Some of the Drua players are starting to, how do you say, warm up there. So, good start here. This is, if you're the Drua, this is exactly the game plan you wanted. You're in the game, you're away from home. To the Waratahs, yeah. Oh, he drops the ball. You can't knock the ball out. You look in your own 22 and you make a knock on from the kickoff. Armstrong Ravula with that knock on there. 6 minutes to go. Come on. Scrum here for the Waratahs in good field position as well. A totally unnecessary knock on there. I mean, every knock on is unnecessary, let's be honest. But this is not good, man. Just before halftime. So, Jake Gordon to put the ball in the scrum here. About 20 meters out, maybe a little bit less. So this is good from the Waratahs. You just want to make sure they don't score a try here. Good stuff. Waratahs about 15 meters out now, even less. Not a good kick there from Harry Potter, but it's coming back for the penalty. Do the Waratahs take the 3 points now? Good defense there from Rugby 2. So what do you do now if you're the Waratahs? Come on, you take the 3 points. Play the scoreboard, man. For me, it's if I'm the coach, I'm taking the 3 points here, man. So, liner scrum here again for the Waratahs. They've been good on the scrums, especially Campbell. Yeah. I do like that back line, so I like the loose forwards there of Halalo, Campbell, and Samu doing really well. Here we go. 4 minutes to, well, less than 4 minutes to go. Jake Gordon gets it in and out quickly. Advantage here to the Waratahs, good scrumming. Jorgensen. Again, it's Jorgensen. Oh, what a try. What a try. Did he step out of bounds? I don't think so. I'm going to wait. Now I'm going to give it to him. I don't think he steps out of bounds. I think that's fantastic footwork there. Maximus Jorgensen. Look at this. Look at this. That tiptoeing that he does here. This is unbelievable. One. Oh, no, never close to being out of bounds. What, look at that. The first dummy just lets two people, boom, and he's gone. 3, gone. Oh, well done. He takes off in the right time. What a beautiful try. And again, this man is producing. He produced last week and he's producing this week. Last week he was the match winner. This week he's doing exactly the same. Well done. And the kick. Another good kick from Creighton. So it is 14-10. Good conversion as well. 2 minutes to go in the half. Just what a try by Jorgensen. Sorry, Jorgensen. Good try. I would say Jurgensen. You guys say Jorgensen. Whatever it is, Max is playing well today. It's his third try of the season already. Had 2 last week, 1 this week. Would you count him out on not scoring again tonight? Never. So Drua are going to get us underway for the last 1.5 minutes of this half. Didn't call a knock on there. Oof. Good stuff there. Good stuff there. To keep that from being a 50-22. Here we go. Crichton. Let's see what they do. Harry Potter. Suwali was tapped. That's a forward knock now. No? I thought it was a knock on from the Waratahs, but the ref says play on. 30 seconds to go in the half. Good game so far. 10 to the Drua, 14 to the Waratahs. Oh, good ball handling. And give it to that man, Jurgensen. Didn't I say he's going to score another try? In 60 seconds, a man scores 2 tries. This guy's a gem. This guy's a gem. But they're looking at something. So we're going to check a pass in the lead up here. If something was forward or not. Would be a pity. Would be a pity. Well, Frank Lomani thinks it is. He's just gone to the ref and said that's definitely a forward pass. Let's have a look. Oof, that's forward. I think that could be forward. Let's check this out. Okay. That pass is still good. That could be the first forward pass. That could be the first forward pass, and then I think it could. It's a tough one. And then this pass. What are they going to call here? So the last pass to Jorgensen was, or the Jorgensen was. So no try. No try. Obviously the crowd don't like it, but I think it was the right call. So the Waratahs are up 14-10, getting ready for the second half. Here we go. I'm going to do the second half clock. That's all ready for the second half. Guys, join me in a few minutes. I need a little bit of a break. I will be back in a few seconds. There you go. So we're back here for the second half. A few minutes to go before we get in there. Good, interesting first half. Waratahs 14, Drua 10. I thought Jorgensen had 2 tries, but they called that one back for a forward pass. He's been sensational. Man of the match for me for the Waratahs, definitely Charlie Gamble at the moment. On the side there of the Fijian Drua, I do like Mizake Doge not playing too badly there, and of course the Kanakavata Rokuro as well. Look, this is actually a nice game at the moment because it's tight, and I want to know why. Just 1 second. I want to know why it's only giving me. There you go. Let me just put that back there. There you go. It has been 2 tries for the Waratahs. That's better. Look, Waratahs can make it 2 out of 2 today. That puts them in a nice position in the league. Drua do not want to lose this game. You're going down 0-2 in the league. It's not what El Doctore ordered. Look, it is a tough away game, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. Don't forget, tomorrow, let me just plug that quickly. Let me take the Waratahs team away there. I can plug that tomorrow. We'll start tomorrow morning at 7:05 Central European Time, which is 7:05 p.m. in New Zealand. That is the Highlanders against the Chiefs. For me, the game of the round. Both teams won last week. Highlanders, obviously, very impressive win against the Crusaders. Chiefs with an impressive win at the Blues. So, yeah, somebody's going to have a 2-game winning streak. Let's see who that is. Join me for that at 7:05 in the morning. And then after that, it's going to be the Force against the Blues. That'll be done by Vern. That is at 9:35 a.m. or p.m., depending where you are in the world, if you're in New Zealand or you're in Europe. And then on Sunday, Sunday morning, early our time, middle of the afternoon there in New Zealand, it is the Crusaders against the Brumbies. Another cracking game. That's at 3:25 in the morning. I'll be doing that one. Tired already just thinking about what time that one's going to be. So lots to come up. Lots to play for. And then don't forget, I'm going to quickly switch over. We've got, don't forget, we've got Olympics live coming up. There you go. That's our Olympic overlay there. Last night it was USA against Canada. That was fantastic. Take that scoreboard away. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Don't forget, it is semi-final hockey tonight. Now I got to find my Super Rugby one. There you go. So 2 semi-finals in ice hockey tonight at the Olympics. There's snow cross coming. There is biathlon coming. There is short track, speed skating. So much to look forward to today. What a day. But hey, almost slept on that second half starting here. The Drua will get us started. I'd like to see the Drua score the next try or make the next points. That'll keep it interesting. You don't want the Warriors to run away. Suwali been kind of quiet for me. Here we go. And we're off and running. So the next 40 minutes of rugby will decide this one. Oh, good take there. Good take by Philip. Matt Phillip with a beautiful take there from the up and under, from the kickoff. So let's have a look. Michael Hooper's one of the experts there. Okay. Here we go. So Waratahs, big kick over the top by Jake Gordon, being chased, and they get it. Well done. It wasn't even contested by the Drua. Not good. So the Drua rip it away. So whose ball is this now? The refs. So that was a knock on by the Waratahs. Glenn Jackson, the head coach of the Drua. Dan McKellar, the head coach of the Waratahs. Or as they say, the New South Wales Waratahs against the Fijian Drua. All my Uzos there in Fiji. Hope they're doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. I think they're playing a lot better than they did last week. Go Drua. There goes Rakula Finau. There you go. Yes. Look, can they play worse than they did last week? No. Normally, you don't beat the Drua at home that easy as the Moana did last week. But the Drua definitely up for this one. Look, they've got a right or wrong from last week. So if you lose a game at home, you've got to win a away game somewhere. Oh, the ref not happy with the scrum here. Don't forget, in 1.5 hours on the channel, it's going to be snow, a ski cross there at the Olympics. That is ski cross, I think, of the woman, if I'm correct. I haven't got that on my radar right now. And after that, it's biathlon, mass start, 15 kilometers of the men. Going to be interesting. And then Vern's going to be doing some more speed skating. Good stuff there. My phone in there, that's good. There you go. So we are the Druin supporters here. Come on. That's a good one out there from Frank Lomani. He's played actually quite well. Come on. The Drua just got to score the next try. That's what just got to. I mean, there you go. Tamani, Josefa Tamani doing well there. They're going to go up and under here. Looks like it. Frank Lomani with a big kick. Can they challenge this time? Jorgensen with the knock on. Now, that's not something you see often. Not what you normally see from your Jorgensen. That was a bad knock on. Ref played advantage, and that is over now. But the Fijian Drua, about 30 meters out here. Little kick. Oof. Are they coming back here for the... So what's her name is on? Manaza Matalea is on. That's a good tackle. That's a big boy, that Manza Matalea. So they're going straight for poles here, which I think is a good idea. Like I said, scoreboard pressure. Take the points. I don't understand these coaches that don't take the points. It's different. If you're up by 2 scores or 3 scores, you've got that third try, you're looking for the 4th try for the bonus point, different story. But at the moment, it doesn't look like anybody's getting the bonus point in this one at the moment. So you've got to play the scoreboard. So this is Isaiah Armstrong Ravula going for the 3 points. I hope he gets it. Here we go. I'm confident, but it's a way out, but it's a straightforward, straight down the middle kick. You've got to make this one. And he does. So we've got a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Penalty goal, good for the Drua. Good kick there from Isaiah Armstrong Ravula. So, good stuff. So, that kind of evens it up a little bit. 1-point difference. So, Waratahs get us underway. Once again, it's Crichton. Good take there. That was a great take from Izoa Azalia. Frank Lomani trying to get the ball out quickly. Gets it to Josefa Tamani. Lomani with another big up and under. Testing. Whoever's under this could be a big test. And again, that man, Manza Matalea, does well there. Gets the ball. Oh, but the Waratahs turn it over, get the ball back. Knock on there from Harry Potter. That was not like a magician. That was not magic. That was quite crap. Not a good knock on from Harry Potter. Who is that now? Is that number 3? Damn, Mizake Doge is a big man, man. So, another scrum coming up here for the Fijians. "61% are going with the Drua. Guys. I think we've got a lot of Fijians in here today. Clocking in again. Ah, okay. Sven Christensen. There you go. Sven. Mr. Christensen, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you are well, man. Been a good game so far. A lot better than the game I watched before. Oh, come on, ref. That's a bullshit call. I do. Look, okay, maybe this is just me being biased, but I do think that Moana Pacifica and Freach and Drua, the refs are not for these guys. You know, I don't want you to be for them, but not always. I have a feeling they're against them sometimes. But maybe that's just my crazy way of looking at things. Good kick there. That was a good kick from the Waratahs. So they're going to have a line out inside the 22 of the Drua. Well inside the 22 here. Waratahs about 15 meters away, I would say 15 meters away from the Fijian try line. Fijian Drua. Here we go. Good line out. Gordon. So let's see. Drua got to come up here with some good defense. Definitely some good defense is desperately needed here. Close here. 5 meters out. Oh, it's lost forward, and the Drua get the ball. Can they start a good counter attack? Another good kick over the top by Frank Lomia. It's nice bouncing. So Harry Potter with the ball. What is he going to do? He's going to run it, and he gets tackled on his own 10-meter line. Big tackle there from the Drua. So Angus Blythe on the scrum half position at the moment. Here we go. So, Waratahs with the kick. Oh, that two Fijian Drua players both take the ball out. Ah, they take each other out and it gets knocked on. Not what you wanted. That was a big opportunity. Look at this. Let me have a look at this again. Fijian Drua. Ah, come on. You got to talk to each other. I'm sorry, but that is Armstrong Ravula's mistake. If you're the guy, you're seeing everything, the other guy's not seeing that you're coming. You've got to give your teammate a shot and say, listen here, it's mine. I've got this one. Get the fuck out the way. So this is a good position here for the Waratahs. On the 10-meter line, they're going to have a scrum here for the knock-on from the Drua. Aha. Togi Atama, a little bit of an injury break there for him. The ref did stop the clock. I did not. There we go. So, Tamani as well. Lelawaza is on. Isaac Finis Lelawaza is on. I like the way he played last week. He did make a difference. So, a lot of changes coming up here. Just looking outside, the weather looks terrible. It's a good thing I'm inside. And I forgot to put the Waratahs. You guys could have told me. There's the Waratahs lineup. Here we go. Good push here from the Waratahs. Advantage to the Waratahs here on the scrum. Good stuff. Big advantage here for the... This is good for the Waratahs. Jake Gordon doing really well. They're getting the ball out quickly. Crichton, Suwali. That was forward, but the ref didn't see it. Jorgensen coming back for the penalty here. Whoa. Penalty taken quickly by Jordan Suwali. Oh, good move there from Samu. Up to the 5 meter line. Yeah, try here from the Waratahs. Good work by the ref. I mean, the ref basically jumped onto the maul here. A little bit of afters here. That is Iwan. Ione Muanonu scoring the try there. Good try from the big man. Man, the man's built like a house there. So it's 19-13 here at the moment. We'll want to make the conversion here. Should be an easy conversion because they did score under the try. Damn the boy. Well done. No, he definitely made it over the line. So Lawson Creighton to put another 2 points on. I'll give it to him already. It's going to be 21-13. So if you're the Drua, you're down by 2 scores here. Not bad. He just came on, didn't even touch the ball, gets his first touch, scores the try. Well done to him. Big, strong kid. Not long to go anymore. This game, another 30 minutes and it's done. So here we go. Up and under here from Jake Gordon. Anybody underneath there? And again, it's that man Jurgensen, or the Jorgensen, as you people in Australia call him. Good stuff. He's played well. Had one bad knock on, but otherwise solid. Here we go. Another little kick over the top. There's no one there. Calls for the mark. Well done. That was Manaza Matalea. That man is also built like a unit. Good catch from him. Good catch. Good call for the mark. And a good kick as well. Gets him almost all the way to the halfway line. Just ahead of the 10-meter line of the Drua. So it's going to be a line out here for the New South Wales Waratahs. And he's the try scorer to put the ball in there. No, I'm good. Moana Nunu to put it in. Good line out. Jay Gordon gets it quickly. Now they're moving it through the big tackle from the Drua there on Talataina. Look, I think it's time that the Drua bring on people like Misake Voke. He definitely has to come on for me. Penny Ravia, another one you could bring on. Samu Tawake is on already for the Drua. So the Drua have made a few changes. It's a close game. It's a 2-score game. It's 8 points, which it looks closer than it is because it is 2 scores. That's the big issue, I always say that 2-score, though they come back for the penalty here. Going to be another penalty to the New South Wales Waratahs. Hope you guys are enjoying the game as much as I am. This is a good game of rugby. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, I will do another rugby game in the morning. And then, that is the Highlanders against the Chiefs. And after that, Vern is doing the Western Force against the Blues from Perth. Or as we say, Perthtoria. Beautiful stadium here, this Alliance Stadium here in Sydney. I've got to give it to this is going to be one of the Rugby World Cup venues. So, line out here for the Waratahs. Moana Nanu putting the ball in again. Angus Bly, they don't go to him. They actually go to Talala Tainia. Oh, that was close to being Debrasini. Almost had a forward pass in my eyes. Can the Drua do something here? Or if the Waratahs score here, I think it's going to be tough for the Drua to come back. Kaela. Here we go. About 3 meters out. Looking good for the Waratahs here, about 1 meter out. Oh, they're TMOing this. The ref wants to see if it is a try or a knock-on. Was that Samu? Okay, so he's saying. So it is a knock-on from the Waratahs. That's going to be Feach and Drua ball. So the Feach and Drua get away with one here. So it is a knock-on. Good stuff. Lucky. Keeps the game tight and interesting. Yeah, well, they're trying to calm the ref there, huh? So Drua can kick for touch here. There you go. They're not finding touches straight down the field. Ooh, big tackles. I smell something burning here in my house, but okay. Just 1 second. There you go. Good work here. Waratahs up to the 22. Drua have to keep them away from scoring here. That's a knock-on, ref. That's a knock-on from the Waratahs. It's going to be Drua scrum here. Good work from the Drua. The coach from the Waratahs just shaking his head. Don't forget, Olympic sports coming up next. Women's ski cross. I'm hoping for my Swiss girls to do well there. We've got Fanny Smith, obviously, our big medal hope, but I think the biggest medal hope is from Sweden. So we'll see. We will see. That's coming up at 12 o'clock. So some more changes here for the Feach and Drua. Salawa on, Murray off. Murray played a good game so far. Good defensive work from Motikai Murray. Here we go. Leila Waza to put the ball in. I like him. Here we go. Drua in and out quickly. Yeah, there you go. Good movement through the back line. This is exactly what you want. Good work here. Up almost to their own 10-meter line. The next score has to come from the Drua. Otherwise, I think it's done. Some big boys in there for the Drua right now. Up to the 10-meter line here from the Drua. That was Tawake. Ravia. So Druin's taking it up and under. The chase is on. That's a little bit too far for him. Good try, take by Creighton. And Debrasini gets it. Okay. So what are the Waratahs going to come up with here? They get it to Kalea. On their own 10-meter line here. Waratahs also up and under. That's a better kick. It's challengeable. Pete Samu. And again, they go over the top. Oh, a beautiful bounce. I don't know if that's a try. I think they're going to have a look at that. Is that a double movement? Let's have a look what the ref comes up with here. Are they going to look at it or are they just going to give the try? That's all good. I just wonder. I mean, what a lucky bounce there. What a lucky bounce for the Waratahs. Okay. He's short there. He's short there. Yeah, okay. We'll give him the try. The ref was there in a good position. So can Crichton put another 2 points on the board? Difference is 13. If you're the Drua, you're hoping he's missing this one, which he does, which leaves it at a 2-score game. The difference is now you've got to score 2 tries with 2 conversions. Ah, well done there. That was it. Angus Blythe with a try. The bench has been good for the Waratahs so far. Vern, no, the Drua is not doing so well, my son. Only his 5th try of his career here from Angus Blythe. So here we go. Drua to get us underway. We've got exactly 20 minutes to go in this one. Debrasini, a big kick, massive kick. But the Drua take a quick line out here. Rabula. Good work here from the Drua. Good stuff here. Well in the half here of the Waratahs. Ah. Knock on from the Drua. Ah, pity, pity, pity. Vern, what time are you going to be at home today? Let me know. I've penciled you in for a few things. Drua coach, not happy, slamming the table. Don't break your hand there, son. Look, if the Drua can score the next try within the next 10 minutes, it'll set up the game for a beautiful finish. For a fantastic finish. Here we go. Waratahs scrum here. Here we go. Putting the ball in. Ah, Teddy Wilson trying to get the ball out quickly. That'll retake the scrum here. Another 18 minutes. Fiji got 18 minutes to salvage something here. It's not quite out of their hands yet. There's a medic on the field here. Ah, somebody, is he bleeding? Oh, no, I think the ref has said you got to go look at your head. That's what I think. It's Penny Ravia, I think. Got to go look at it. I think it's concussion protocol here. Got to see if everything's still on the right spot. Ref did stop the clock there. So here we go. Yeah, he's going for a, what do you call that, a HIA there, head injury assessment. So I think that's a good call. I do like that the refs can call that today and say, listen, your son, I don't think you're looking straight anymore. Your eyes are in next week. Go check it out. So here we go. Scrum here. Wilson to get the ball out the pack. Advantage already again. The scrum has been very good from the Waratahs. Here they go again. They're coming back for that one. So, you know what I find really positive? We've had now, this is the second week of Super Rugby. And I mean, look, I like it. There's not a hell of a lot of yellow cards. Let's have a look what happens here. Oh, yeah, he does hit his head very hard at the back when he falls there. Penny Ravia. And the ref, yeah, he does look like he doesn't know where he is, does he? So Waratahs kick for touch. It's going to be a line out about 25 meters out. There you go. No, you're not going to win taking threes. Definitely not. But at that phase of the game, it was 14-10, so the three was good. But now it's all about scoring tries here. Advantage here to the, well, penalty here to the Drua. So what can Ravula do here? Needs a good kick here. It's got to be further than, got to go around the halfway line. You got to go big now. Go big or go home. Now that's a good kick, puts him on the halfway line. That's my alarm going off. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. 11 o'clock in the evening there in New Zealand. What's about? This game is in New South Wales. What's that, about 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock? About 10 o'clock in the evening in New South. Good line out here. Here we go. What can the Drua do here? Need somebody to break the lines here. Force the Waratahs into some missed tackles. Ooh, almost a knock on there, but Tagi Tawa did well there. So good work there from Jorgensen, or the Jorgensen. Waratahs on their own 22 here. I can't do that. So what they're going to do here, they kick it again. And the Fijian Drua go quick again. They got to basically do something here. They've got to go quick here. They haven't got time to waste anymore. If they want to get something out of this game. Oh, what a pity that he knocks that on. Oh, that would have been a beautiful play. That could have been off to the races. We saw that same thing last week, didn't we? Temo Maya Navanu. That was actually quite good. The kick was good from Ravulu. He gets it. And if he catches that ball, he just can't catch the ball. So that was a knock on. Pity, pity, pity. But do you think Drua can come back here? Do I think? No. Do I hope? Yes. Will they? Most probably not. Does that kind of answer your question, Stephen the Pope? They can always come back. 14 minutes to go. Will they come back? I don't think so. I just think the Waratahs are very solid at the moment. Another penalty to the Waratahs, and they're off and running again. Wilson takes it quick. Good tackling here from the Drua. The Drua needs something special here now. What we got today? Anybody? Yeah, got biathlon later, 2:15 Central European time. That is exactly in 3 hours' time. Biathlon mass start, 15 kilometers of the men on the channel. Before that, we're going to have ski cross, women's ski cross. That's going to be phenomenal. Ski cross is such a great sport. You know, 4 skiers going down the hill at the same time, over the jumps, over all the obstacles, racing each other. Top 2 always get through. I love that. Sandra Naslund, obviously the favorite from Sweden. And you got Fanny Smith. You got the Sabatel of France. You've got the American contingent, the Canadians. Again, another penalty against the Drua. So another advantage, another penalty to the Waratahs here. The Waratahs with the bonus point at the moment. What's the bonus point for? They've scored 4 tries. I forgot that. The Waratahs have scored 4 tries. So Debrasini will kick here for touch. That is a very good kick. Puts the pressure straight back on the Drua. Drua have not played bad here. Don't forget, this is the 30th season of Super Rugby. It is the anniversary this year. I still miss the South African teams in the Super Rugby. I find it a shame that they left, but it is what it is. So it's going to be another line out here for the Waratahs. Somebody injured on the field. That the ref going to stop the clock here? He has stopped the clock. No, he's letting it run again. Oh, that's not looking good for somebody. So I think he does stop the clock. So that is 11 o'clock in the morning. For you guys in New Zealand, it's exactly 11 o'clock in the evening. That is, it looks like that is Maya Navanu on the floor there with an injury. "11 minutes to go." There you go. Fijian Drua fans still optimistic. Nice to see. Nice to see that there's a lot of Fijian Drua fans here in the stadium in Sydney. Here we go. Exactly 11 minutes left in this one. Difference of 13 points. It's still possible. 2 scores is all that the Drua need. But if I'm home, I'll get a chance of 3. Take them and get 3 tries up. Okay. All right. Yeah, look, if they he's off, he's injured, not good. Don't forget on Sunday there's the Crusaders against the Brumbies at the Apollo Project Stadium there in Christchurch, home of the champions. Another good work here. That is that man, Moana Nu. Sorry, but I think the Waratahs have got this one under control. Coming back again, going to be another scrum here for the... Oh, that is nice to see. Look, that is fantastic. Daniel Botha of the Waratahs basically helping Mananavu Novau off the field. Love that. That's sportsmanship. And that is sportsmanship. That's what it's all about. Here we go. Another line out here. Another scrum, sorry. For the Waratahs, time is ticking nicely. We've got under 10 minutes to go here. 13 points of difference. So basically a 2-score game. Advantage again to the Waratahs. They've been penalised a lot now, the Drua. They knock it on, so that's coming back. That is coming back. Good stuff there. There you go. Coach of the Drua is losing his shit, I can tell you that. As well as the coach of the Waratahs, both not happy. That knock on, but it is, hey, look, it's a 5-meter line out here for the Waratahs. Moana Nu to put it in here. Kick, goal up, go up 16. Yeah. But look, also, you keep the ball in hand. Now you're milking the clock as well. And they score the try. So it is that man against Iwane Moana Nu, his second try of the game. That's the game. Drua not coming back from this anymore. He gets 2. So look, Stephen Pope, me and you would have kicked. What do we know? The coach said go for the try. They scored the try. As I always used to say, coach knows best. Huh? Trust the process. Good game from the Waratahs. So the Waratahs are going to go to the top of the table. 2 games, 2 wins. Looking impressive. I don't know who they've got in week 3. Definitely not at home. So we'll see. I guess they got to go somewhere to New Zealand or something like that in week 3. We'll know soon. Can Lawson Crichton make the kick here? It'll be 33. No, he doesn't. 31-13. But this game is done and dusted. This is a 3 score game right now, or 3-try game at the moment. And I can't see Drua scoring 3 tries in less than 6.5, 7 minutes. But hey, listen, you got to give it to the Waratahs. Waratahs starting the season strong, comfortably beating the Reds, comfortably beating the Drua. Are they the 2 strongest teams that you played? No, hell no. But look, you can only beat, I always say, you can only win what's in front of you. And taking the points early, that's important. There will be tougher competition for the Waratahs coming down in the next few games. Where do I rank the Waratahs? I think they're the second best Aussie team. I think the Brumbies are a little bit better. I would rate the Brumbies higher. I think they're ahead of Drua, Moana Pacifica. Definitely ahead of the Reds. Definitely ahead of the Western Four. So that's 4 teams. And then 5th, 6th, 7th best team in the league. I mean, I'd still put all 4, 5 New Zealand teams ahead of them. Can't see them better. The Blues, the Chiefs, the Crusaders, the Highlanders, and the Hurricanes. I've got them ahead of the Waratahs. I've got the Brumbies ahead of the Waratahs. So that's 6. I would say at the moment I'd rate the Waratahs as the 7th best team in the Super Rugby at the moment. But they'll be on top of the table. And that's all you can ask. You can only win what's ahead of you. But like I said, some tough games coming up. Penalty to the Drua here. 6 minutes to go. Drua only scoring 1 try today. You've got to go for touch here if you're the Drua now. Isaiah Armstrong-Ravuli, you got to get good kick is what's needed here. That is a fucking terrible kick. He kicks it out of the back of the try-scoring area. So they're not even going to get a line out here. It's going to be Waratahs ball. That was not the best kick in the world there from Ravula. That kind of just kills it all off totally. Drua coach is sitting there like, oh my God, what have I done? Yeah, look, sometimes it's hard to be a coach. You can just sit up there in the box and you got to watch your players self-destruct. The Island boys have not been good today. Moana, terrible this morning or this afternoon or evening, depending where you are in the world. And the Drua not a lot better as well. Here we go. 4.5 minutes to go. Waratahs, ball there. Teddy Wilson putting it in. They'll just play the game out now. They've got the bonus point. They've got everything that they need. Good stuff here by Wilson. On the halfway line. Suwali playing the scrum half here. The Moananu, the big boy. Again, it's Wilson. That's coming back. So another line out here for the Waratahs. 3.5 minutes to go. We can congratulate the Waratahs on a very good game. Who am I going for man of the match? That's not so easy today. Charlie Gamble, really good today. Pete Samoa. Amazera was good. Who else would I go? Max Jorgensen, very good. I like Gordon. I like Creighton. I'm going to go Charlie Gamble. I'm going to go Charlie Gamble today. I thought he was sensational in everything that he did. This is a lot better from Fijian Drua here. Ooh, got to be careful. Somebody's down there. So 2.5 minutes to go here. Jorgensen with the kick. Will he find touch? That's a very good kick. It's easy for the ref because that bounced 1 millimeter before it went out of touch. So it's going to... Good stuff. Jorgensen's played really well, man. Good tackle from Joey. Well, a good attempted tackle from Walton. Joey Walton, the brother of John Boy. So, 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the book. Another penalty against the Drua. The Drua, just too many penalties, man. They're not always known for the most discipline. I mean, they're not, there's no malice intended or ill will. They're just not very disciplined. Lots of knock-ons, lots of offsides. They play the game differently. That is Penny Ravia. He's back on the bench, but does he look right? I don't think he's bringing him back. 61% gone with the Drua. I like that. I like that. All the Druan fans out there, but that's not happening, sons. So a minute to go in this one. And then I'm going to go for a quick break. Yeah. And then you guys join me at 12 o'clock in 45 minutes for live ski cross. Got a few things to do before then. Here we go. Suwali with a bad pass. Now here we go. Tristan Riley. Samu. I got to give it to Samu today. Scoring the tries. He was big. And another try by Jorgensen. Look, I've got to say something. Fantastic try, fantastic kick. But some of the bounces look, you cannot say if you're a Waratahs fan that the bounces haven't gone your way. The bounces have definitely gone your way. Guys, don't forget always to check out our DEFCON Rugby show that comes out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 o'clock Central European Time. Or 5 o'clock in the morning if you're in New Zealand. We update you on the Six Nations, Super Rugby, the Japanese League, the top 14, the Gallagher Premiership, the URC, the Investec Cup, and of course, Six Nations and all the international rugby games. Big Six Nations game tomorrow, England against Ireland. Both need a win. Whoever loses the Six Nations is done for them. Let's be honest. Good game here, once again from the Waratahs. Good stuff. So that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. A good win there from the Waratahs. Fantastic. They haven't even updated the score. 41-13. Good stuff from the Waratahs. Drua played quite well for, I'd say, about 60 minutes, and then they packed it in. But hey, don't forget tomorrow morning, big game tomorrow morning. Highlanders against the Chiefs. And then afterwards, the Western Force against the Blues. Join me for that. And then join me for ski cross in about 45 minutes at the Olympics. Let's see who can get some medals. See you guys afterwards. Ciao, ciao. Thanks for joining. And I will see you guys soon.